Hey everybody, today we are continuing our series on how to add rhythm to chord changes. So today we are using our 3-note rhythm pattern and we're going to use that over our 4th chord progression. And so a quick recap, so we're going to be using the major scale chord progression to go over the chords, and then we'll use the rhythm pattern to play over that chord progression. So the major scale chord progression, it's a 1, 2 minor, 1 over 3, a 4, a 5, 6 minor, 5 over 7, and a 1. So the progression that we're going to be using. Have you ever wanted to learn how to play your favorite worship songs on piano? Well, I have something that's perfect for you. It's called Worship Piano Academy. It's an online space to help people of all skill levels learn to play worship piano exactly like the pros do. It's packed full of simple techniques that are easy to follow and tailored specifically for worship piano players. If you're brand new to piano, we have all the basic lessons to get you on track. If you've been playing for a while, we have tons of advanced lessons and tips for you too. So check out worshippianoacademy.com. In place of those chords, this is going to be your 1 chord. It's a C with the octave, or octave C with the 5th. And then our 2 minor is going to be a 1 sus4 with octave Cs over a D. And then it's going to be a 1 over 3. And then our 4 chord is going to be that an F2 with an octave C. And then our 5 chord is going to be a G sus4. So here's your G, and we're going to add the 4, and we're going to play the 3rd note and the 4th note together. So it's a 4-note chord. And then it's our 6 minor. We're going to play it as a C over A. And then our 5 over 7, it'll be that G sus4 over B. And then our last chord is going to be the C, where we started. So if we speed that up. And then the rhythm pattern that we're going to do is 3 notes. And so the first note will be the top note of our left hand. And then the second 2 notes is the first and the last note of the chord that you're playing. So if we're playing the C chord, it would be 1, 2, 3. And then we jump to the next chord. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we end there. And so I'll break down, we're going to play it in 16th notes. And so a quarter note means there's 4 quarter notes inside a measure. And so you count it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 8th notes is double that time. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then 16th notes are double that. So it's 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So that's the rhythm that we're going to be playing with these rhythm notes. And so we're going to go up this major chord scale, and we're going to hit a chord on the 1 beat, and then on the 4 E and is when we'll play that rhythm pattern. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So we'll play the chord 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And now we're going to play a chord on the 1 and the 3 beat. And so it'll sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And then sometimes if the chords are on each quarter hit, it'll be on the 1, 2, 3, 4 of each quarter hit. It'll pretty much be like you're playing all rhythms. So it'll sound like this. And I'll start off really slow. So it'd be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and so we'll speed that up. If you walk back down. And then sometimes if the chords are further apart, we can add a quarter note rhythm with our right hand just to kind of keep that tempo in between the spaces where we're going to do that 3-note rhythm pattern. And so we'll walk up and we'll keep the chord on the 1 beat, and then we'll take quarter notes on 2, 3, and 4, and then the rhythm pattern back into the next chord. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll do the same thing, but we'll put the chords on the 1 and the 3 beat. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's pretty much it. Now, obviously, songs don't walk up this chord progression, right? They'll be playing a mix of chords inside that progression. Most worship songs will stay inside that major scale chord progression. Sometimes they go outside, but for what we're working on, this will handle most worship songs. And so say a song is in 1, 4, 6, 5. And so then the chords that you would play would be 1, 4, 6, and 5. So if we apply the rhythm pattern over that chord progression, say the chords are on the 1 and the 3 beat. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it's 4, 1, 6, 5, so here would be your 4, 1, 6, 5, it would sound like this. Let's try 4, 1, 5, 6. 4, 1. Or you can try any combination of chords, right? So that 3-note pattern is really good. Depending on how you're going to use it, it can really fill out your sound. Now, one thing I want to do is I'm going to play this in all 12 keys, and I'll go up and down or actually just up the major chord scale, so you can kind of get an idea of how it's played in all 12 keys. So we'll start here. Let's go to D. Let's go to E. And then F. And then G. Actually, let's go down here. It's getting too high. Let's see. And then B. And let's do the sharps and flats. We'll go to C sharp. And then E flat. sharp. And then G sharp. We'll go down here. And then B flat. So that's it. Again, it's the top note of your left hand and then the first and last note of your right hand. So again, it doesn't matter which chord you're playing, how you're playing it, it's always going to be the top note of your left hand, first and last note of your right hand on the E and going into the next chord. So hope that helps. I'll see you in the next video.